everyone, this is Chris Lucy here, and I'm going to be doing a reaction video to the latest death battle, Bowser versus Ganon. I've never done a reaction video to anything before, well, once, but that was, I wasn't recording, and I'm not doing it over again. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Death Battle, and I have not seen this video. I'm going in completely blind. And so, yeah.
Ever since the invention of princesses, there have been princess kidnappers.
And these two are certainly among the top tier in their trade.
Bowser, the king of the Koopas.
Still nothing like
And
Maleficent.
Ganon, the Demon King.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Ganon's
And
the Demon
it's
King?
our job to analyze their weapons,
Learn
armor,
something
and
new
skills
every day.
to find out who would win a death battle.
My money's on Ganon. He's just
Once
Ganon.
upon a time, a giant turtle had a dream. He would conquer the Mushroom Kingdom by turning everyone in it into brick.
That's a
But
solid
one pesky
dream.
princess had the gall to undo his mystical masonry.
Naturally, King Bowser Koopa had only one sensible option. He snatched her up and locked her away in his castle.
Brilliant!
No, not that castle. That castle.
Are you sure it's that
Because
castle?
what's a little kidnapping when you've already morphed thousands of innocents into brick?
With the
Why
princess
does
out
he
of the
want
picture,
Peach?
Bowser finally had it all. Until two
Why doesn't he
pesky
just
friendly
kill
plumbers
her?
popped up out of nowhere and procured his petulant princess.
Nice job on that alliteration.
I'm surprised you know what alliteration means.
So am I.
Of course, my conspicuous co-host. Anyway, if there's one thing to say about Bowser, it's that he never gives up. He's always hatching a new scheme for domination with his army, and you know it's going to involve some princess pilfering.
And not only is he tenacious, but he's also incredibly tough.
Probably due to his natural turtliness.
That's not a real word, but you are correct. Bowser's seemingly indestructible
Lots of
shell can
alliteration.
take an insane amount of abuse, as can the rest of him, really.
Not only
I think
that,
he's
but his shell is
Gamera's
great
evil
for
son.
doling out damage. Probably because of the impale-a-man-sized spikes, which he can shoot out of his shell like a goddamn cannon.
Can?
Bowser also fights with his razor-sharp teeth and claws, and is capable of lifting and throwing massive amounts of weight.
He could probably even lift your mother, Wiz.
Hey!
That's
Lord
just
knows I
uncalled
couldn't.
for.
He's also got a bunch of weapons to throw around, like hammers, spike balls, and mecha Koopas, all from the safety of the happiest flying machine ever, the Koopa Clown Copter. Is that spelled with C's or K's?
An impressive airborne vehicle which can somehow drop ammunition exactly the size of itself. Probably via some kind of magic.
He's a Time Lord!
Have we mentioned that this is a magic turtle? He can breathe fire like a dragon, shapeshift into anything, and even grow at will to be as big as a castle, which is also a transformer. You think he can grow his...
No, I don't want to think about it. Have you
No.
seen a turtle penis? They're horrifying.
I haven't. Why have you?
Science. Anyway,
Sure,
with his size
science.
increase comes a tremendous boost in power. Not only can he fight a castle, he can pick the whole thing up and throw it.
He's tough enough to survive lava of any temperature, even when it melts off his skin.
I would love to see
He
a
was split
Power
up
Rangers
like
Megazord
Super
to
and being
just
sucked
take
into a
on
black
Bowser.
hole
That would be so
multiple
awesome.
times.
And consider, a black hole is a complete compression of space and time which stretches anything apart, even light itself.
Man, you'd think with all this awesome power, Bowser could take over the Mushroom Kingdom, like, no problem.
Yeah.
Except he's an idiot. He's constantly underestimating his opponents. He builds traps in his castles which always end up being used against him. And to top it all off, he's illiterate. Still, with his incredible ferocity and brute force, it's no wonder Bowser strikes fear across the Mushroom Kingdom.
Until they all get together for go-karting or some tennis.
Yeah.
Take it from me, Boomstick. You can't always be the bad guy.
Okay.
Wiz, is there something you'd like to tell us? I am learning so much about Wiz in this
The
episode.
peaceful kingdom of Hyrule is full of hidden terrors. Giant spiders, a dragon who eats rock people,
And that red-headed fairy with boobs that'll poke your eyes out and a laugh that can melt any erection.
but the most dangerous fiend of all is the Demon King, Ganon.
AKA
Before he became a giant
one
blue
of
pig demon,
3
Ganon was actually just a
actual
man
villains of
Ganondorf.
the Legend of Zelda
Ganondorf was
universe.
raised in the Gerudo Desert as a student of magic under the tutelage of the Twin Rova witches.
But while the Gerudo have got some pretty kick-ass music, growing up in the desert obviously wasn't the best. Because, you know, sand. I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating.
And it
And
gets you
Don't
everywhere.
you fucking dare!
Haha, I dare!
Unfortunately for Ganondorf and our viewers, his destiny would take him beyond the sand.
See, turns out he's the reincarnation of the demon Demise, who happens to be the root
And
of all
he's the
evil.
Kwisatz
Because what
Haderach.
else would you grow up to be with a name like that?
A carpenter?
Upon his defeat, Demise cursed the blood of the goddess and the spirit of the hero to be forever plagued by a physical embodiment of his rage.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
instead of
some
just
hardcore shit.
shooting a
Talk about
laser and
sorcery.
killing Link.
But for Ganondorf, being the Lord of Demons Reborn has its upsides, like being really good at magic.
Among the numerous spells he knows, he can summon phantoms to fight alongside him, freeze enemies with waves
My
of
favorite
darkness,
Legend of Zelda
cast
game
deadly
is
curses,
Wind Waker.
teleport, fly, and create orbs of electric energy which can stop foes in their tracks.
And they double as a deadly game of Pong. Also, he's a master swordsman, capable of wielding 2 blades at once with extreme
Love that
efficiency.
game.
But being the king of all evil with awesome skills wasn't enough.
Ganondorf grew jealous of Hyrule's prosperity and, like any good reincarnation of pure evil, wanted to take it for himself, including the Triforce, a legendary
And then
relic
what?
said to grant the wish of any who may touch it.
But when it was finally within his grasp, 2 of its pieces rejected him harder than Wiz's last date. However, the one that stuck around,
Really,
the
what is
Triforce of
Ganondorf's
Power, was
what
kinda
are
the
these
best.
two villains'
It gave him
end
near
goals?
invulnerability,
Like,
incredible
what are
strength, and
what are
unlimited
they going to
mystical power.
do when they
Its
rule
only
the
downside,
kingdom?
or upside, depending on how you see it, is that it turned him into a giant demon pig.
With this form came immense power and a new name, Ganon.
And then he would take on the Alien Rangers and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 3. I'm a dork. Can you tell?
Everything's better with bacon.
Ganon is fast enough to dodge
My dad
arrows
can
point
attest to
blank
that.
without even looking. He's strong enough to destroy stone walls and pillars with no effort, and he's tough enough to get back up after having an entire castle fall on him.
It may
But
be
while
knocked
the
down,
Triforce of
but
Power
not out
supposedly grants him
forever.
immortality, Ganon can still be slain, and is specifically vulnerable to holy weapons like the Master Sword. Though he has survived being impaled by one, and then killed his executioner with his bare hands. He's also extremely arrogant, often underestimating his smaller, weaker opponents. At least until they drive a sword through his head.
But hey, when you're
And
a
then turn him
Titanic,
to stone.
non-invulnerable pig sorcerer,
Because-
you can afford to be a bit cocky.
That laugh makes me uncomfortable. Stop laughing!
All right, the combatants are set.
All right.
Let's end this debate once and for all.
It's time for a death battle!
My money's still on
Style.
Ganondorf. I prefer to call him Ganondorf. And go back to Super Mario Bros. versus Super Mario Bros. Z. How did that? Okay, fight happen. One punch! Falcon kick! Because hammers can break chains like that. Yeah. Oh, that was short. I guess I was wrong. Oh, wait. Seriously? Tennis? This should be good. That didn't break? Like the samurai chop. Let go of his thing! Why doesn't he just do that to Link? Where did that come from? Ganondorf must just be thinking, what the heck is going on with my life? Quick, call the Megazord! Game over. Oh my gosh, it's Rainbow Dash versus Starscream all over again. Or maybe not. Well, that was graphic. Now let's play the xylophone, or puppet.
That'll do, pig.
That'll do.
Bowser may have had the advantage in brute strength, but Ganon's deadlier magic and superior intellect won out in the end.
Ganon had his fair share of brawn as well, but what really counts is his ability to form a strategy and plan of attack.
I knew he was gonna
Regardless
win.
of intelligence, both Bowser and Ganon were nearly invulnerable to typical means of harm. Ganon could only be killed by holy weapons like the Master Sword and Silver Arrows, so while Bowser could hurt him, he couldn't exactly kill him.
Meanwhile, Bowser could survive almost anything. Almost. In New Super Mario Bros. DS, after falling into some kind of super lava, it's gotta be since he survived molten tips before unscathed, he became Dry Bowser. And after a strong enough impact, not even his own magic could reassemble his body.
You can even see the light missing in his eyes. So in this case, for all intents and purposes, Bowser was dead by magic and force. With Ganon's
Sheesh,
unlimited
Mario.
pool of magic power, he not only cursed Bowser's body to decay like he did the Deku Tree, but also blasted him apart with enough force to more than surpass that fall in the castle.
Ganon had this fight war locked down.
The winner is Ganon.
Called it.
Next time on Death
Next
Battle.
time. What's next time?
My name's Ratchet.
Oh,
What do I call you? What? Maybe I'll just call you Clank.
okay. I like it. I don't think I like it as much as last week's Bayonetta. No, not week's. Bleh. Bayonetta versus Dante is. I don't know. But yeah, totally called it, and I don't know. maybe I'll do this again. I'm definitely gonna do a reaction for the Rogue One trailer. So yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me, what did you think of the bat? That'll give me some of your complaints about how Bowser could totally kick Ganon's butt into bacon and in the comments, or don't and please keep the comments civil. Anything else you want me to react to, let me know. And I'll see you next time. Later.